We all dream of becoming something great in life. We all want to achieve big things. That's why so many people watch motivational videos, listen to inspiring speeches, and read powerful quotes. But have you ever noticed? Despite all that motivation, most people's lives don't actually change. Why? Because motivation alone is not enough. If you don't have discipline, motivation quickly fades away. If this feels hard to understand, stay with this story until the end. It might completely change the way you see life. In a small town, there lived a boy named Leo. He had big dreams. He wanted to do something remarkable with his life. Every day he watched motivational videos, read inspirational quotes, and imagined himself achieving great success. He often told himself, "From tomorrow, I'll study 6 hours a day. From tomorrow, everything will change." At first, this thought would fill him with energy, but within a few days, he would slip back into old habits, wasting time, making excuses, and then feeling guilty. The cycle repeated again and again: excitement, failure, disappointment. One day, Leo met his friend Mark. Mark was completely different. He was calm, focused, and consistent. He woke up early every day, followed his schedule, studied on time, and improved little by little, day after day. Leo asked in surprise, "Mark, how do you do this? How do you stay motivated every single day?" Mark smiled. "I don't rely on motivation, Leo. I rely on discipline." Leo frowned. "But isn't motivation the real key to success?" Mark shook his head. "Come with me tomorrow morning to the riverside. I'll show you something." The next morning before sunrise, Leo followed Mark to the river. There sat an old fisherman, his hands rough, his face lined with years of experience, and his eyes filled with quiet wisdom. Mark said, "Grandfather, please tell Leo the story you once told me about discipline." The fisherman smiled. "Son, do you see this river? I've been coming here every single day for years. Rain or shine, storm or sun, I cast my net. I sit and I wait for fish. Sometimes I catch plenty, sometimes just a few, and sometimes none at all. But I never stop coming. Do you know why?" Leo thought for a moment. "Because you love fishing?" The fisherman laughed. "No, boy, because it is my duty. If I only came when I felt like it, my family would go hungry. I don't wait for motivation. I live by discipline." He leaned closer and said, "Motivation is like a spark. It burns bright for a moment and then dies. Discipline is like a steady flame. It burns every single day." Then he pointed to a tall bamboo tree nearby. "Have you heard the story of the bamboo tree?" Leo shook his head. The fisherman continued. "A farmer planted bamboo seeds. He watered them every day, gave them sunlight, cared for them. 1 year passed, nothing. 2 years, nothing. 3, 4 years, still nothing. People laughed at him, saying he was wasting his time. But the farmer didn't give up. Then, in the 5th year, something magical happened. Within just 6 weeks, the bamboo shot up, 90 feet tall. Do you know why?" Leo's eyes widened. "Because all those years, it was growing its roots underground, building a strong foundation." The fisherman nodded with a smile. "Exactly. For 4 years, it was strengthening its base. If the farmer had given up, he would never have seen this tree. Discipline works the same way. At first, you see no results. But if you stay patient and consistent, one day your efforts will rise higher than you ever imagined." Those words struck deep in Leo's heart. He realized he had been chasing quick results, waiting for motivation, but never building discipline. From that day on, he made a decision. When laziness came, he studied. When tiredness came, he worked out. When sleep tempted him, he still woke up early. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, months into years. Slowly, Leo transformed his life. He became respected and successful in his town. And whenever someone asked him, "What's the secret to your success?" he simply smiled and said, "Motivation comes and goes, but discipline stays forever." Success doesn't come from one big action. It comes from the small things you do right every single day. So don't wait for the perfect time. Start today. Build discipline. And with time, you'll build the life of your dreams. If this story inspired you, hit that like button and share in the comments. What did you learn from Leo and Mark's journey? Until the next story, take care and keep growing.